And it is, and it's got the street, down there, all blocked off. So there's just really one main thing through there right now, and will be until the fall. Yeah. No, you can't go.
In front of the schools, you can't go, or
You can go on this side, all right, but on the south side, down by where the juice plant is, you can't go there at all. Okay. It's all being, when they're trying to get a truck route for the trucks to go on.
Yeah.
And then we won't have to be having them up where we are now.
Sure.
So it's going to be nice when it gets done.
Yeah.
But right now it's a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of an ongoing thing over where we live. It's always happening. So I'll have customers that said they got stuck in construction, and I don't have too much sympathy for them because construction is just an everyday life thing, and then over there.
So
it's not as if you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
That is. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
My legs are so dry they itch. Itch, itch, itch.
And your dad said they just finished on the deck.
Well, yeah, he said he was working on it today. So they're finishing it up. Yeah, we might have to go out there and say hi before we leave.
See, because, and he said, and I told him that Jim had fixed the deck down here, and he said, the deck down there, that was his job,
Oh, so he was acting like he was surprised that it needed fixing?
No, he knew it. But he said, what did he do that for?
Is that how they played it when they were little, too?
Huh?
Is that how they played it when they were little? Jim was the good seed?
I don't want to get in between those two guys. I just stay out of that.
Do they like to fight still to this day about that kind of stuff?
Yeah. I remember the last time that I got so disgusted at those two for fighting. I made them sit on a chair in the house. But there were several boys out there in the yard, and they got fighting about something, and kept on. So I told them to both get in the house, and I had 2 chairs, and then said, you two are acting like kids, and you're going to sit there until I tell you you can get up.
How old do you think they were?
Well, they were both in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They were duking it out in the front yard, huh?
They were asking, fighting out in the front yard. And so I haven't settled any. They don't come to me with their problems, but they've had problems ever since. Never do please each other. Just bitterness.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's true.
So.
Dad said he was gone a lot when he was a kid. He'd get on his bike and just go.
Who was?
My dad. Do you remember that?
No. He was always fighting with somebody.
Did he ride his bike a lot?
Huh?
Did he ride his bike a lot? He said he got on his bike in the morning and he'd just go. And then come back when he got hungry. Something like that.
He just didn't, and his dad wasn't any, he was no help whatsoever in correction. He just let, he had a brother, they fought.
And he just let it happen.
She did, yeah. He did. And but then Jim took, he didn't see any of us whenever he was working. His work was first.
For Forrest?
No,
Jim.
Jim's.
Oh.
Jim, he was a good worker.
Oh, I see. So when he started working, he just didn't come around the family? Is that
No,
what you're saying?
we never saw him.
Yeah.
Well, his dad would see him some, but he and Jerry, nope. He looked out after Jerry, though. Jerry can't say that. He didn't help him. But then, when Jerry was in school and was in, there wasn't really troubled things, but there was things that was Forrest's fault. He'd tell what dirty things they did, when they were kids growing up. I didn't approve of how they were raised. And he'd let those boys do it. Jerry would always try him more than Jim, because Jim knew better. They are civil to one another. They just aren't real buddy,
Well, everybody's different. Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
But they talk. Well, now the other day, on Mother's Day, they was all here together, except for Jim. Jim had to take the girls out home. They'd stayed all night home, and he took them home. And by the time the others had all been here, why they was leaving, and here comes Sam.
Oh. Well, that's kind of how it was, right?